How did a plastered, orderless party of kids with no patience or tendency to break shit go on and save Exandria, surviving thanks to divine intervention? Till they arose, Daltore's revolutionary heroes.
Vexalia and Vaxildon, whose father couldn't bother, swore to get richer by talking a lot slicker, by moving a lot quicker, by raising a tough critter as mere teens. The twins are close, they share a heart when they don't bicker.
While villagers were slaughtered and pillaged across the plains, the Goliath Grog struggled with his conscience, found a waver inside himself, longing to be part of something greater, but if he bowed out, his herd of storms would mark him as a traitor.
When the Briar Woods came and devastation reigned, young Percy saw his family die, nearly went insane. While scheming with a demon, smoke tendrils through his brain, he built his first pistol, a testament to his pain.
By Trickfoot, a cleric little lady is a monster, praying genuflecting cause her goddess really wants her to spread her light and love.
But wait, we can't forget the Bardster who never lets it rest with his libido. What you called, sir?
Scanlan Shortall, I'm a gnome. My name is Scanlan Shortall, I'm a gnome. And there's a million chicks I haven't boned. But just you wait, just you wait.
Pike's great-great-grandfather in trouble outside of Western. Few hours later, a Goliath on her step, Western half dead, beat down defending Wilhelm from Stormkin.
She nurses Grog to health, but the hurt is in the wind.
Keyleth Veldis' mother, her mother, lost on a sacred trial, left her with the destiny to unite the Yashari tribe. Keyleth's gotta lead us, it's her turn, she started looking for adventure, cause she had some things to learn.
They wouldn't have made it far if it had not been for this group. They would have been dead or destitute without a cent of restitution. Started working, journeying together as the shit, straighten out pain and suffering for problems they could fix. Scouting for every gold piece Vex had her eye on. Planning for the future, see Grayskull outside of E1. Symbol of a group headed for wealth and true fame. For the future, they should really consider a new name. Just you wait. Just you wait.
For Emon will take up a new name.
Just you wait.
Party call box Machina. Pulling the strings, Fiddy's pulling the strings.
You could never back down, you never learn to take your time. Party call box Machina.
Party call box Machina.
Alexandria sings of you.
Will they know what you overcame? Will they know you rewrote the game? The world will never be the same.
There's heroes in the city now, see
Just
if
you
you can
wait.
spot 'em. Adventurers we celebrate, climbing
Just
up
you
from the
wait.
bottom. Their enemies know well their name, their backs allies have got 'em.
We fought with them.
We would die for them. Me, I trusted them.
Me, I loved them.
And me. I'm the damn fool that sponsored them.
There's a million things we haven't done,
But just you wait.
What's your name?
With a party call box Machina.
Our adventurers, triumphant, settle score after score, go on and on, grow into more of a phenomenon, while their obnoxious, arrogant, loudmouth bards getting tired of these scuffs and battle scars. Grog is used to carnage from his family horde, but Scanlan's concerns are for making love, not war. His twosome's got a friendship that can never be deniable, but what do they have in common?
We're reliable with the ladies. There are so many to deflower. Ladies.
Paid the well for every hour.
Ladies.
All were delighted and distracted, yet not a single member of Machina knew what to do next.
That's true. Episode 39.
A speech in the open air. Imperial family have the cloud top is there. He says,
I'm stepping down. I'm unfit. If calamity were to come.
Is it a question of if so? Which one? You say this time is overdue. said his time is overdue. I'm gonna say
helpless. Look into the skies, your demise is imminent. Helpless. Down for the count, they're devouring us.
I have never been the type to try and grab the spotlight. Planning this so well, no one could tell that something's not right. Gas attack the city as we're passing on through. Down goes the tower, think the frigid
Doom.
taken to the skies to admire our dominion. Hearing sweet alarms, a welcome home in my opinion. Fly through the city as they fly and die.
All my orders to Oracle shouting Iman's mine.
The green ones laid her way to us, so we withdrew. And I got nervous thinking, what you gonna do? She's spitting poison and I'm thinking we're through. They beat us utterly and suddenly we're helpless. Oh, look at those eyes. Helpless, I know. How high is their view? This is our city.
I'm about to change your life.
You are all gonna pay.
Rayshawn, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Right, Sean?
Remember it.
We'll be back when we're strong enough to survive.
Even if it takes some games to get my meat, it'll have been worth it.
Get back to Grayskull!
One round later.
Tearing across the city, Minotaur bearer of the terrachromatic sea. Voragol sieging cause he wants to wreck and tear it.
To each of us a corner of the map, no need to share it.
2 minutes later, pacing Grayskull stressing. The white one appears frozen fear and keeps pressing. I'm dying inside as they lie in ice. And I'm trying not to cry cause there's nothing left that we can do. As Lord I've made his way across the money blue. Panicked running and I'm thinking we're through. But then he yells to Voragol to get to. Bet he survived to run inside, we're just so helpless.
Look into your eyes, your demise imminent. Helpless. Down for the count, we're devouring.
Helpless.
Look into your eyes, your demise imminent. Helpless. Down for the count, we're devouring.
Allura wouldn't have a calling to our name. Now when ancient dragons conquered the land and set it aflame.
All we got's a party, Grog's tolerance of pain. A couple of casters, daggers, Percy's top-notch brain. Insane, his family, we only saved it yesterday. We're gonna have to test how many debts we can collect today.
Yes, stress, our Gilmore's life is ever in doubt. We'll send the refugees to Whitestone and we'll figure it out. I've been living without a real home since I was a child. My father left, my mother died, we grew up buck wild. But I'll never forget my mother's face, that was real.
As long as I'm alive, I swear to every god will make him feel so helpless.
You say his time is overdue. You say his time is overdue.
I've never felt so helpless. Our life's gonna decline cause Rashawn is in it.
Look into the skies, your demise is imminent.
Helpless. Down for the count, we're devouring them. In Iman we'll make up a new game. In Iman we'll make us a new brain. In Iman there will be a new
Helpless.
Ladies and gentlemen, you could have been anywhere in the world tonight, but you're here with us in Grayskull Keep. Are you ready for an emergency party meeting? The issue on the table. Grog's plan to smash the Gith-Yankee skull and use the wish to destroy the dragons. Lord Percy, you have the floor, sir.
Strive for liberty and never forgive. I fight for the ideal that life needs things to live. These are wise words, but here are a few wiser. Don't jump out a frying pan into the fire. Ooh, but Strongjaw forgets. His plan would have Vox Machina unleash a new threat now. Place your bets as to who that benefits. We don't bloody know, this could start another blitz.
Not true.
Ooh, if the boot fits, wear it. An easy fix to dragons, take my advice, beware it. Our bed is made, I'm afraid. What we need is time if we're to beat this conclave. In Whitestone we've got shelter underground. We've got friends and there are bound to be more allies around. This barbarian's plan is an outrageous demand. Too many ways to blow it for this giant man to understand. Come with me, the only plan is to flee. Pray to the gods that we never meet a Githyanki. Setting this thing free is too damn risky. Percy out. Come on, Vex, let's go knock back some whiskey.
Thank you, Percy. Grog, your response.
Percy, you really know how to babble. Welcome to the present. We're fighting a real battle. Would you like to join us or stay relaxed doing whatever the hell it is you do in Whitestone's bats? If we free the Gith, then we can wish the dragons to be banished. They will straight up vanish. The threat will be managed. If we're aggressive, we can fix it. The city will be saved. You'd rather take a hope and nix it? A battle plan from a noble. Stop your prattle. You feel safe as you stay far from the battle. Setting this thing free is too risky. Yeah, keep scheming. Which one of us made a deal with the demon? And another thing, Mr. Age of Enlightenment, don't lecture me about the war. You barely fighting it. You think I'm frightened of you, man? Warfare has been right in my element ever since you were learning to write so eloquent. Percival the Roller, we helped you save Whitestone, yo, but when it's time to save him on, oh no, that's a no-go. Big Solly, yo, you're falling apart, go hand the skull over. Damn, you got less strength than a baby beholder. Sitting there useless as blue shits. Hey, turn around, bend over. I'll show you where my boot fits.
Easy now. Percy, Vex, take a walk. Grog, take a walk. We'll reconvene after a brief recess. Grog?
Yeah?
A word.
You don't have the skull. You don't have the skull. You wanna go and smash it in the castle, but you don't have the skull. Such a blunder, sometimes it makes me wonder why I even bring the thunder.
Why he even brings the thunder.
You wanna calm down, take a breath?
I'm sorry, this human is gonna be our death.
Grog, I'm half human, on my mother's side.
So we let him on burn, turn tail, and go hide?
We need to plan.
No, we need to stand. We need this wish.
No, you need to understand. This skull is evil. Who knows what it harbors? Fighting is easy, big man. Beating is harder.
He's being a coward.
He's trying to be wise.
But it's got so much power, they just won't see.
We've got to strategize.
What if this skull could have been useful?
We'll find another way to cause Thordak's removal.
Vax?
Trust me, my friend. It'll work out in the end.
I was younger than you are now. When we first took on this Drake, I thought my friends and I were invincible. They paid dearly for my mistake, though I survived the fray. Dragon banished by those left of us, I am haunted to this day, knowing Thordak he took the best of us. Thordak he got the best of tell you what I wish I'd known when I was young and dreamed of glory. You have no control. Who lives, who dies, who tells your story? I know that you can win. I know our future rests with you. Give me your word that here on in, Thordak won't get the best of you. Thordak won't get the best of you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
It's the 10 dual commandments. I'm not so hot on the numbers.
It's the trial forged commandments. Number 1.
The challenge, a fight, don't be bested. Prove you conviction, I'll identify a vestige.
Number 2.
In the pit, grab a friend and a second.
Your lieutenants, when there's reckoning to be reckoned.
Number 3.
Grog has craven edge and a rage.
Vax runs around and sneaks.
Scanlan runs around and sings and plays.
This is commonplace, especially for these two.
But they've not seen Earthbreaker Groove. Number 4.
This guy is at his peak in a fight. Time to get some potions and a druid on site.
Quivering palms at backs, a scary new ability.
Feels like a homebrew stat, so that can have deniability.
5.
Duel before your friends all start to die.
Max can try to hide, but he's high and dry. Number 6.
Grog attacks with his sword of sin. Groom takes it on the chin, but his eyes reveal he's noticing.
7.
Backs is shaking, Grog is in the moment of adrenaline as he keeps his eyes on his opponent.
Number 8.
Groom seems fine, doesn't even sway. Send in your seconds, see if they can help you in the day. Earthbreaker Groon?
Mr. Scanlan.
Can we agree to stop this fight? I'm not a fan, man.
Your friend chose to come and hone his craft, Scan.
Then why beat us up? That's just daft, man.
That sword Grog carries twists his skill and makes his violence gratuitous.
Okay, so we're doing this.
Number 9.
Look him in the eye, aim no higher. Summon all the courage you require. Then count blue, 3, 7, circle.
Number.
Where do you find your strength? My strength is my rage. Still your mind is closed. Well engaged. We stay opposed till you break out of this cage. Yeah, come on.
Here comes the Earthbreaker.
This should be fun.
What is the meaning of this? That weapon at your side makes a mockery of any fight you step in.
You may not agree with me, but this sword and me were meant to be.
That's what makes me nervous. You're too close in wavelength. Now tell me, Grog, where is your strength?
Where is your strength? Where is your strength? Where is your strength? Where is your strength?
Think. That's not my thing. Your strength is great enough without this bloodlust. My friend is strong. This makes me stronger. It does nothing but sow seeds of darkness and mistrust. Fine then, I'll stick it in rust.
Never.
Nah, I've got to pick it up. Grog.
This fight's a slow.
Your will's your own. I am not your father, just an advisor, and you are grown.
Don't listen to this fool drone on. Why overthink it? There's ancient dragon blood to spill so I can drink it.
Grog, you don't need your rage, nor that sort of spite. Look, what does it have planned?
No.
If you could understand all the battles I've been, all the foes I've had to beat, you wouldn't be so quick to get rid of this sword. You're stronger than this thing that binds you tight.
Makes me stronger when things die.
Throw off this evil blight, Grog. Where is your true might?
Back off, this Goliath's mine.
My strength is in my friends.
Then you know your path. The lesson ends. Sir, get rid of it.
It's gone. It's all gone.
The dragons will pay for this, Kiki. I swear it.
My people. Though we stopped the fire plane from opening, from the moment we came here, I shone, you were mine. Our paths will align. You've nowhere to hide. I recall what Gern Blanston said when we saw the Ifriti arrive. He said, be careful with that one, love. Rush in and you might not survive. Thordax return, it burned the Ashari. You charmed them and then you disarmed them. You killed my kinsmen in your cold-bloodedness, callous and evil. I'm retracing the steps that you left here. I'm searching and scanning for answers, eyes on the skyline, for some kind of sign of where I can find the one I will burn. You punished the innocent, so were you. Could rule a whole world with a Cinder King right by your side. In tearing the rift, you have ruined our lives. We'll defy what Gern Blanston said when he saw what you'd done. He said, you're fighting 5 dragons. You're far better off if you run. You and your skirt, obsessed with supremacy. Indefensible, left them defenseless. I'll drive you paranoid, you cursed parasite. No one will grieve you. You. poets tell their stories and sing of how Keyleth reacted when you broke her heart. You have torn it all apart, I'm watching it burn. Watching it burn. Your curse has no right to my heart. Your curse has no place in my head. I was burdened, but now I see red. You'll burn for this treachery. Burn there forever. I swear we'll defeat you. Your war has no right to my heart. Your war has no place in my head. Sleep well, for you soon will be dead. Make peace with your memories. You'll run out of time. I'll see that you
Hear me, I am High Bearer Vord of the Platinum Sanctuary, and I present our decision on the controversy of the Chroma Conclave. We cannot battle these four ancient dragons with vestiges we might take part.
Oh my god, tear this dude apart.
Our great fortress cities not fallen in ages, we've taken that safety to heart. This conclave does not threaten me.
Let him be.
Untouched behind Vasselheim's walls. Why not entreat Thordak for mercy? Don't doom us all.
Yo, we've taken up the battle, but we need the forces of the Platinum Dragon, and you want the vestiges? Man, that's real smart. It's hard to watch you making cowardice and art. Your ancient city's just itching and calling for an overdue invasion.
And what about Pyra? My people expire, the mountain's on fire, and you plan to just ignore the conclave?
Does not threaten
Quite Grog
me.
speaks more eloquently.
Untouched behind Vasselheim's
You're such a huge ass, where's
Why
your
not
balls?
entreat Thordak for mercy?
I'm sure he'll curtsy.
Don't do
For the resistance!
us all.
For the resistance!
We
Keep repeating all that crap you said before, constantly wantonly insecure.
Vestiges we might
Don't try and change the score, then not debate me, Vord. It's not just a spiny tyrant across the sea, it's a new calamity.
Pipe bearer, please!
Kima, if you insist on being resistant, give your expertise.
Yes! We'll fight the Cinder King! We'll fight the Cinder King! We'll fight the Cinder King!
stay alive. Stay alive.
Where's my sister?
Vaxeldon, come here. She only fell a few seconds ago. Her soul began to slip away before she even hit the ground.
Is she alive?
Vax, you have to understand, the curse hit her in the chest and was designed to be fatal.
Can I see her, please?
I'm doing everything I can, but the wound was already necrotic when I arrived.
Vexalia. Vex. I swore I'd be there to protect you. You'd never leave my side.
She knows.
My side, you promised.
She knows you did everything just right.
I was gone for just a moment. I let her leave my sight.
I know.
I let her leave my sight.
I know, save your strength and stay alive.
Is she breathing? Is she going to survive this?
What happened, Percival? Did you see?
Vax, I'm so sorry for forgetting to be careful.
My twin.
We found the vestige.
Forget that vestige. Please spare her life for mine.
Did we start the ritual in time?
I lay my life on the line.
She knows.
I lay my life on the line. If you spare her life, then you could take mine.
Then you'd be mine.
Good. Now kill me, you raven. What?
What happened?
You're alive. And I'm alive. What the fuck?
Next episode, we tree strode to Whitestone.
Next episode, we tree strode to Whitestone.
We dropped off all our friends and went to Vasselheim.
To Vasselheim, allies to find.
Hoping to find weapons and some friends in time, the party called Vox Machina began to climb. How to account for their rise to the top? Man, this band is non-stop. Leaders of the Slayers take them impatient. Bear with me. Are you aware that we're making history? This could be the first chromatic conclave to be your quarry. They're rampaging all across Tal'Dorei. I intend to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt with my assistant counsel.
Co-counsel, Burt Reynolds, sit down. Our whole world's destruction is imminent. We need some assistance. That's all you had to say.
Okay, one more thing.
Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Assume that attitude may be your doom.
Why do you fight like you're running out of time? Hey!
Fight day and night like you're running out of time.
Hey! Every day you fight like you're running out of time. Hey!
Keep on fighting in the meantime.
Non-stop.
Destruction's such an old song that we can sing along in harmony, and nowhere is it stronger than across the sea. This colony's economy's increasingly stalling, and honestly, that's why you'll have to prove that you're prodigies. I've embodied knowledge, I practically perfected it. Ion's true strength in the world is introspective. Now, if you want powerful weaponry, I know a guy like Socrates. He'll drop truth bombs on your common law degrees. Vestiges, you are going to have to go and find them.
How will we know where to begin the hunt to find them?
There is a sphinx with that intelligence, but where he makes his home is a bit desolate. Go to the stone in the Stormcrest Mountains.
What?
You might have to jump inside some fountains.
What? This walk for hours, it's useful for distance.
There's Western.
Yo, what the F is this?
Western is wrecked, but we still have to leave.
Western is wrecked, but we still have to leave.
Every new distraction guarantees more opposition from our enemies.
Why do you fight like it's going out of style? Fight day and night like it's going out of style. Every day you fight like it's going out of style. Do what you do.
Adventurers.
Mr. Sphinx, sir.
You look ready for a fight.
We come in peace, sir.
Is this about vestiges?
Yes, and well, we just need a few.
What do you need?
Your mate Osisa sent us to you.
Okay.
I know I talk too much, I'm abrasive, but these dragons are a threat. They've proved quite invasive. Tal'Dorei needs a strong defense. You're the solution.
What do you need?
Their names and their distribution?
No.
Hear me out.
What's my name?
We've killed dragons before, although most are unpublished. We're doing this for the good of the public.
I don't believe
We'll
it.
beat the Conclave.
And if you fail?
Who else will defeat it?
The whole continent's a mess.
So you've heard the message.
It's full of ancient dragons.
So we need vestiges. We have to start somewhere.
No, no way.
You're making a mistake.
What's my name?
Hey, what are you waiting for? What do you stall for?
What's my name?
We'll fight this war. What is it all for? Do you support this resistance?
Of course.
Help us defend it.
And what if I'm backing the wrong horse?
Sphinx, we studied and we fought and we killed. Behears and beholders, you'll find we're quite skilled. Just once this time, take a stand with pride. I don't understand how you stand to the side.
I'm keeping my name close to my chest. I'll wait here and see which way the wind will blow. I'm taking my time, watching the scrambling of a party, watching the tension grow.
I jump straight into the water inside the altar. There I see part of his name. Percy sticks his head in quicksand and he sees another two-letter phrase. Keith spends her time in fire with that desire to bring a quick into this game. But the tornado gives us quite a fright.
Grog jumps straight inside. Inder's pike and scrambles out. He cannot seem to process what he has seen. So Scammon tries, and Vax calls his bluff. But Grog comes to and shares the letters O-R-I as the party runs out of time. But is it enough?
Percy guesses 5 names, and eventually the correct name is revealed. Kamal Giori. The party is saved, and Kamal Giori reveals the nature of the vestiges. The plan was to travel across the plains, the loot divided evenly among the party. In the end, Kamal Giori warned that the knowledge of the vestiges would spread, and others would begin to hunt these powerful artifacts. while others would collect 2. Vox Machina found all 8.
How do you fight like you're running out of time? Fight day and night like you're running out of time. Every day you fight like you're running out of time. Like you're running out of time. Are you running out of time?
How do you fight like tomorrow won't arrive? How do you fight like you need it to survive? How do you fight every second you're alive? Every second you're alive. Every second you're alive.
They are asking us to lead. We are doing the best we can to get the power that we need. Do you have any vestiges on
Do you want this
hand?
blade?
I know it's a lot to ask.
Do you want this
to let such
blade?
ancient power go.
No. Do you want to take this ancient blade I have lying around?
Oh, yeah.
Then go.
Vox Machina.
You have to leave.
Vox Machina.
Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now.
They are asking us to lead.
Isn't this enough? You'll never be satisfied. You'll never be satisfied. Satisfied.
Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Why do you fight like you're running out of time? Why do you fight like
history has its eyes on you?
We're not thrown away,
I'll just shut. We're not thrown away, I'll just shut. With the party called Vox Machina, just you wait. We are not thrown away, I'll shut.
There's nothing like intelligent weapons. Someone under stress meets a malevolent presence. There's trouble in the air, you can smell it. Grog's no longer by himself. I'll let him tell it.
I hadn't slept in a week. I was weak, I was awake. You'd never seen a giant orphan more in need of a break. Longing for some sweet revenge, using my knife. That's when my smart sword Graven Edge walked out with my life. He said,
I know you are a man of power. I'm so starving for more souls to consume. I've had a few and I grew, but I think I'll take you.
He said,
My master's doing me wrong, so greedily cheating me, not feeding me. Suddenly he's up and gone. I don't have the means to go on.
So Pike in desperation tried greater restoration, he says.
His life's mine, 'cause
Pike took the single thread that held on to Grog, so refusing to let go, she said.
This one's mine, too.
The Pike said, my soul should be back home. Took that thread and led me from the dead. Graven Edge fled, he said. Hey. That's when I began to pray, God, show me how to say no to this. I don't know how to say no to this, but my gods, I feel so powerless, and my sword keeps saying hell yes. Show me how to say no to this. I don't know how to say no to this. In my mind, I'm trying to go, but this blade is on fire when I don't say
No, say no to this. No, say no to this. No, say no to this. No, say no to this.
I wish I hadn't started the first time. He had a thirst, I let him see my worst side. A month before this endeavor, I received a clever sword from a Mr. Percy. Even better, it said,
Master, you'll find that with my strength you'll excel. Be in a prosperous enough position to take health from the bodies of your enemies. Down on their luck, you'll see. We work together, all your fools will be. Coward, you crack their skulls and now devour a mortal soul and make it yours, a limited power. And hey, we can reckon all the fights if the price is right, if you never sleep at night.
I hit bacon and I hopped at the pot as if he was bad or not. He said,
No, sir.
half-dressed, apologetic, a mess, I look pathetic. He cried,
Give me some, sir.
but was your old master not evil?
I don't know my old master's deal.
Stop lying, goddammit, fess up!
I didn't know any better.
I am ruined.
Please don't leave me with this
I am
hunger.
helpless, I cannot lose this.
I'll give you all you want and you can feed me.
I don't want you.
Whatever you want.
I don't
if
want you.
Feed,
I
you
don't.
can sleep.
God, show me how to say no to this. I Don't know how to say no to this, cause the situation's helpless. And my sword keeps saying hell yes. No, show me how to say no to this. How can I say no to this? There is nowhere I can go. When I practice online, I do not say
no. No. Say no to this. No.
Yes.
Say no to this. No. No. Say no to this. No. No. Say no to this.
I don't say no to this. There is nowhere I can go.
Frog?
So,
But surrender it in the snow.
My dearest Kaylee, what to say to you? You have my ear, our music rings the same. When you came into my life, you cried and it broke my heart. I am dedicating every scry to you. Domestic life was never quite my style, but when you smile, you knock me out. I am disarmed and I thought I had charm. I'm so sorry for our situation, but I'll bleed and fight for you. I'll make it right for you. If we can save the world from devastation, I'll sing my songs to you. They will inspire you and you'll blow us all away. Someday, someday, yeah, you'll blow us all away. Someday, someday. Oh, Kaylee, when you're near, I am beguiled. My child, I have a child. Pride is not the word I'm looking for. There is so much more inside me now. So much of me I see in you. It's wild, my child. When you smile, I am disarmed, and I thought I had charm.
My father wasn't around.
I know I wasn't around. I swear that I'll be around for you.
You'll do whatever it takes.
I'll make up for my mistakes. I'll make the world safe and sound for you. You will be my only dedication. I'll fight and strive for you. I'll stay alive for you. If we can save the world from devastation, I'll sing my songs to you. I will inspire you so you'll blow us all away. Someday, someday,
Yeah, you'll blow us all away.
someday, someday.
Shit. Out of Zunhafels, a human, Goliath, a gnome with the clarinet, defy this ancient continental threat. Get intel on the vestiges without breaking a sweat. Have it all, lose it all, you ready for more yet? Bardic inspiration, Scannon's rhymes are decadent. Every limerick experiment sets a precedent. Not so fast, someone came along to resist him, kept him in the friend zone, said that one time she kissed him. You haven't seen her much, you haven't had the chance, cause she's been getting serenades on Temple Lord and Herms. She might be teeny tiny, but without her they're kaput, in desperate need of their friend Pike Trickfoot.
Our bloody Pike's coming home.
Pike's coming home.
Our bloody Pike's coming home.
Pike's coming home.
Our bloody Pike's coming home. Oh, she's
join in revolution, clinging to the status quo. But by Allah's grace, the world still spins. I restored that wreck to an institution. Then I said I gotta go. They go skewer through the torso. Now the vestige hunt begins. So what did I miss? What did I miss? Vox bucking up my sweet party, wanna give you a kiss. Oh, hello, Scanlan. I've been bouncing back to Vassal, I'm in Whitestone. It's like I'm basically in a different time zone. I traveled the wide, wide world and came back to this. There's a letter in my hand from Scanlan. Not supposed to read it, not just yet. Maybe I'm a bad friend, but I open it. After the day had I think that I should pause it. It says that he wants me to. How can we go on to be done? The darn part has got too much to lose. I just got back and now we're headed down to Western. Looking at the rolling fields, I must believe that Rock can win. Ready to face the hurdle waiting us down in Western. Who's waiting for us once we clear out the place? My dear Papa Will, handwritten a face. He grabs my arm and I respond, what's going on?
I dare you are proposing a battle for our city's very soul. Can you get us out of the mess we're in? Captax deal with Umbrasil, nothing less than absolute control. I've been hiding out till they're dethroned. Where have you been?
Hortensia?
You have to win.
Well, what did I miss? What did I miss?
Come on to this.
Head first into an acid breath abyss.
Head first into the abyss.
He got up at the crack of dawn, a plan. I guess I better prep my healing spells again. Brasil's on his way. Let's get to the bottom of this.
What did I miss?
My buddy Pike, welcome home.
Pike Trickfoot, when will you say yes to me? Our buddy Pike, welcome home. Our buddy Pike, welcome home. Pike, you've been off in Whitestone for so long.
So what did I miss? Stay alive. Stay alive.
I have never seen Western so demolished. Kiptek's taken over, hiding when the dread comes calling. I decide to battle for the glory of the herd. Revenge for my family, a vestige to be earned. Local customs deny me my party's assistance. The only way single combat, so bless my chest with crimson.
The cavalry's coming.
Ho!
Grog, you listen. There's only one way for us to win this. Provoke outrage outright.
That's right.
Fine. Fuck shit up. Strike from height. Remain relentless till their troops all die.
Make it impossible to justify the cost of the fight.
Outrun.
Outlast.
Hit him quick, get out fast.
Chicka-plow.
Stay alive till someone can save my ass. This is one fight I might not outclass.
Raise an axe!
I go up to the roof and handle aggro with wind.
I have to use my blade. I pray to Serenray for a sky ship.
I medivac with my broomstick when Grog starts looking unsteady and come back, drop him right on top the enemy when he's ready.
I cut no care if Dax slay him with my own hand. I force a sudden standoff and I claim command. Greenbeard says, sir, make me your right-hand man. And I say no, and I decapitate the man. Unexpectedly, I promote Sandra to be the herd's next command.
I am a general. Whee!
And with his assistance, at dawn we plan.
I build a giant dragon-sized mousetrap.
Everyone attack!
Retreat!
Attack!
Retreat!
What are you doing, Bax? Why are you so tiny?
We're gonna bump inside him.
I'm sorry, is this not your speed? Vaxeldon!
Ready, Scan.
Let's hop inside his arteries.
Yes, sir.
Umbrasil, injured fly, striking my axe on me.
Despite Vax and Scanlan in the belly of the beast.
Scanlan fists out the side, Vax falls down in the distance. He started praying quick and the Raven Queen listened.
Umbrasil cannot be left alone to his devices. Still alive and healing with sorry, license. The best thing we can do for this half-fought battle is scry and fly fast and handle him in gat shadow.
Don't touch that thing. All the magic protects the door.
We have a drink to fight. Let's win this war.
Strong words from Grog as the battle part 2 begins.
Bap! I can't get my staff through his scales.
Then I'll do it. Umbrasil, you're the first dragon on my list.
Grog, how do you want to do this? You are not throwing away your shot. You are not throwing away your shot. Hey, yo, you're just like your sister. You're young, brooding, and hungry, and you're not throwing away your shot. You'll be called to the Raven Queen's College. Probably shouldn't brag, but dag, you amaze and astonish. The problem is you got a lot of decks, but no caution. I gotta holler just to be heard with every word. I drop knowledge. You're a diamond in the rough. A shiny piece of coal trying to reach your skull. My power of speech, unimpeachable. Look 19, but your mind is older. These Exandria streets get colder. Your shoulder, every burden, every disadvantage you had learned to manage. You don't have a gun to brandish. You stock these streets to vanish. The plan is to fan this spark into a flame. But damn, it's getting dark, so let me spell out the name. You are the VAS-ILDAN. I am meant to be in a party that runs independently. Meanwhile, dragons keep shitting on us endlessly. Essentially, they raise us relentlessly. Then Thordak turns around, hoards the whole city. He ain't never gonna let those peasants be. So there will be a revolution in this century. Enter me. You say, under Raven's wings. Don't be shocked when your history book mentions V. You will lay down your life if it sets us free. Eventually, we'll see your ascendancy. And you will not throw it away your shot. And you will not throw it away your shot. Hey, yo, you're just like your sister. You're young, brooding, and bitter. And you're not throwing away your shot. And you will not throw it away your shot. And you will not throw it away your shot. Hey, yo, you're just like your sister. You're young, brooding, and bitter. And you're not throwing away your shot.
It's time to take a shot.
I dream a life without a dragon being the ruler of a home. It'll lead to anarchy. Anarchy? How you say? Oh yeah, anarchy. When I fight, I make the other side panicky with my shot.
Yo, I'm Cernray's apprentice, and I got John Muggleheads and local parentis. I'm joining the rebellion because I know it's my chance to kick some pants and do the monster mash. I'm gonna take a shot.
But we'll never be truly free until those in bondage have the same rights as you and me. You and I, do or die. Wait till I attack on a broomstick with the first Black Witch's hat. Have another shot.
Geniuses, lower your voices. You keep out of trouble and you double our choices. I'm with you, but the situation is fraught. You've got to be carefully taught. If you talk, you're going to get shot.
Percy, check what we got. Mr. Grog, strong jaw, hard rock like Lancelot. I think your beard looks hot. Now, Vax, I like you a lot. Let's hatch a plot, blacker than the kettle cow in the pot. What are the odds the gods put us all in one spot? Hopping a squat and conventional wisdom, like it or not. A bunch of revolutionary on a mission, abolitionists. Give me a position. Show Percy where the ammunition is. Oh, am I talking too loud? Sometimes I get overexcited. Shoot off at the mouth. I never had a daughter before. I promise that I'll make her proud.
Let's get this guy in front of a crowd.
You are not throwing away your shot. And you are not throwing away your shot. Hey, yo, you're just like your sister. You're young, brooding, and bitter. And you're not throwing away your shot. And you are not throwing away your shot. And you are not throwing away your shot. Hey, yo, you're just like your sister. You're young, brooding, and bitter. And you're not throwing away your shot. Everybody sing. Hey. Whoa. Sing, let him hear ya. Let's go. I said shout it to the rooftops. So to the rooftops. Now come on. Now come on. Let's go. We gotta rise up. When you're living on your knees, you rise up. Vex, tell your brother he's gotta rise up. Vex, tell your sister she's gotta rise up. When are these cities gonna rise up? 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 Rise up.
I imagine death so much it feels more like a memory. When's it gonna get me? In my sleep, 7 feet ahead of me? If I see it coming, do I run or do I let it be? Is it like a beat without a melody?
See, I never thought I'd live past 30. When my sister fell, I thought I'd trade her for me. Ask anybody why we're living fast and we laugh. Reach for the cask, we have to make this moment last. That's plenty.
Scratch that. This is not a moment, it's the movement. We're all the hungriest sisters with something to prove. When foes oppose us, we try to take it honest and we roll like Whitestone, claiming our promised land. And if we win our independence, Is that a guarantee of freedom for our descendants? Or will the blood we shed begin an endless cycle of vengeance and death with no defendants? I know the action in the street is exciting, but sentry, between all the bleeding and fighting, I've been thinking and scrying. We need to handle our moral dichotomy. Are we a party of fakes? What's the state of our party? I'm past patiently waiting. I'm passionately smashing every expectation. Every action's an act of creation. I'm pausing in the face of casualties and sorrow. For the first time, I'm thinking past tomorrow.
And I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot.
Yo, I'm just like my sister. I'm young, brooding and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot.
We're gonna rise up, it's time to take a shot. We're gonna rise up, it's time to take a shot. We're gonna rise up, it's time to take a shot. Rise up, it's time to take a shot. Rise up, it's time to take a shot. Take a shot, a shot, a shot. Hey yo, it's time to take a shot, time to take a shot.
And I am not throwing away my
not throwing away my shot.
Well, look who's back in Whitestone. War hero Vaxeldon, one step closer to having the Cinder King dethroned. Look at those glorious wings.
I'm just glad you're still alive.
Yet I on this robe fit for a king.
Sure, just give me 5.
Vamadoff. Let's head up to the highest castle tower.
Sean, since when are you so glum and depressed?
Since the ache you imposed upon my chest.
Sean, wait, man, please let me explain.
I don't want explanations. You left me in pain.
Excuse me?
You don't know how it feels to be consumed by pain that can never heal.
It's unreal.
Wait.
Bet you think it's a breeze crawling
out to the 9 circles of hell with ease.
You're talking like you want me dead.
That's because every thought running through my head.
You stabbed me in the gut with a poisoned blade.
I changed back to myself. That's enough of that charade. I swear your death will be revenge so sweet. Your head will splatter in the street.
Django! We may not live to save Tal'Dorei.
We may not live to save Tal'Dorei.
We've seen wonders great and small.
We've seen wonders great and small.
If my twin can find a lover,
that Vax is such a sucker.
There's hope for my ass after all.
Raise a glass to freedom.
Hey! Something we may never see again.
No dragons yet have felled us.
Let's have another round tonight.
Yeah.
Raise a glass to the force of us.
Ho!
To the newly known corpse of us.
I'll sing the story of tonight.
Let's have another round.
Hey, I caught this sneaky form.
Come on.
Let's have a look at his book.
At what I've drawn?
Yawn.
You're not shocked by my dick pics?
You're not as bad as Pervon.
I've drawn the whole gang nude.
You are the worst, Fawn.
I'm a satyr. What say you, Lord Derolo?
I wish I had your artistic freedom instead of battles, but you won't.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Now be sensible. From what I hear, your party has made death dispensable.
Well, I think you should come to Singorn for a quick drink.
Is that so?
What are you trying to hide, Fawn?
I should go.
No, we all should go.
What? No. Leave me alone.
Man.
It's alright, Fawn. You can help find Sandor, dusk or dawn, Fawn.
You're very kind, but I'm afraid I must say no.
What do you mean?
The theater.
I see.
But if you help me first, I'll go.
Oh, shit.
Warden Terilda. Find the hat she wore and a threshold crest from Zingorn.
I don't really understand you. If you love this hat, go get it. What are you waiting for?
I'll see you on the other side of Zingorn.
We'll see you on the other side of Singorn. There's nothing that the boys love more than pulling out their vestiges and settling a score. Grog brandishes his knuckles and shocks all the folks around the suntry when his fist is rocked by the Raven Queen's champ with his wings unfolded. Uh-oh, but little do they know that Keyleth, Pike, and Vexalia are restless. They're on their own mission to get themselves invested.
Vexalia,
Keyleth, and Pike, the critical sisters. Pike, Keyleth, Saren Ray would want me gone too long.
Saren, they won't mind it though.
Saren Ray's worried this could go all wrong.
Like I said, we need your glow, Pike. Look around, the
I'm looking for a boy with perks.
I'm looking for some play with perks.
I'm looking for a staff with perks. Whoa, 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 perks.
Ooh, there's nothing like a lot in a shade mug, waiting for a man coming out of the woodwork. Excuse me, miss, I know you want money. Behind you cold eyes, I see your daddy is scummy. Why you dragging all these fools around like meals on wheels? Throw your torch for a fortune, but you got no
Sandor,
feels.
you disgust me.
Oh, you've disgust me. I know your dark secrets, baby, you can trust me.
I've been gaining common sense from all this pain. My heart's another's, even if you go insane. You want my allegiance, don't have to file a grievance. Just take a look at our achievements.
I hold my worth to be self-evident, and I deserve to be an equal.
And when I slay the Cinder King, our dragon fight is gonna have an even brighter sequel.
Perks. Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now. Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now.
History's in disarray until dawn ray, but we will save the day, 'cause we're the greatest party in the world.
We're the greatest party in the world.
I've been gaining common sense from all this pain. My heart's another's, even if you go insane. You want my allegiance, don't have to file a grievance. So listen up, we're gaining credence.
I hold my worth to be self-evident, and I deserve to be an equal.
Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now. History's in disarray until dawn ray, but we will save the day, 'cause we're the greatest party in the world. We're the greatest party in the world.
Vexalion,
Kayla,
Tempest,
the Grateful Sisters.
we're looking for some vestige perks.
Hey,
In the greatest party in the world.
You say the price of my power's not a price that you're willing to pay. You cry when you see opportunity lost as it passes you by. Why so sad? Remember how you've been mistreated, for you shoot me down. Now you're making me mad. Remember, despite your betrayal, I'm your man. You'll be mine, soon you'll see. You can see that you belong with me. You'll be mine, time will tell. You will touch power when you know me well. Heroes rise, cities fall. I am seeing you endure it all. But when push comes to shove, I'll descend upon you and devour all the dead, and I'm in love. Da 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 da. You say our love is training, and you can't do. You'll be the one complaining when I am done. And now I'll drop the subject. You'll be my favorite subject, my sweet submissive subject, oh my royal subject, forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. You'll be mine, here with me. I will hold you here within this tree. For your love, for your praise, and I'll love you through my endless days. If you refuse, I'll go mad. So don't throw away what we could have. 'Cause when push comes to shove, I will kill your friends and family to remind you of my love. Da 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 da
I may not live to save Taldore.
I may not live to save Taldore.
But I will gladly join the fight.
But I will gladly join the fight.
Gilmore will set up a new shop and
Gilmore will set up a new shop and
Vax will be the first in line.
He will be the first in line.
Vax will be the first in line.
Vax will be the first in line.
Raise a glass to Gilmore. Someone Vax will never kiss again.
You're a shithead,
no
Stubby.
matter what he sells you.
That's right.
Raise a glass to Kima boys.
Hey, to patrons of Bahamut and Gold.
Telling the story of our fight.
They'll tell the story of our fight.
Raise a glass to freedom.
Hear, hear.
Something they can never take away.
No matter what they tell you.
Let's have another round tonight.
Raise a glass to the lot of us.
Let's raise it
monotonous.
Telling the story of our fight.
Let's have another round tonight.
Let's tell the story of our fight.
Raise a glass to freedom.
They'll tell the story of our fight.
Raise a glass to freedom.
They'll tell the story of our fight.
They'll tell the story of our fight.
Meet the latest marketer of black powder. I probably shouldn't brag with that. I just never been prouder. The shoppers say I need to learn from my mistakes, but at what cost? My digits might not be the only things that I've lost. I'm only 80, but my mind is going. Gotta sell the supply before my house starts overflowing. What do you want? I don't have much time. I used to hear folks say that someday I would blow us all away.
Excuse me, I'm looking to resupply my powder. Won't be gone long. Hold on, no more than an hour. I've got a very old friend to see, and we're in the right town. He's a good guy, but just a little unsound.
Careful, if you hear a bang, cover your head and drop. He doesn't have much for brains.
Well, let's go visit his shop.
Yeah? What do you want?
I'll just relieve you of your stocks. How about when I get back, I make you an arm at no cost?
Okay.
Blow us all away.
Victor? Victor?
I'm trying to sleep.
I want to know if anyone's been buying powder except for me.
A woman came by weeks ago to my shop. She ordered black powder and she ordered a lot.
Ooh. Is that so?
Yeah, I don't fool around. I'm a businessman. Tell your friends.
I guess I'll see you around. Till next time, my friend. Hope you enjoy your new limb now.
I know, it's cool. Now go away. I'm gonna sleep now.
Vox Machina, I may have a little tiny issue. It seems that my inventions still have the chance to be misused.
Slow down.
I came to ask you for advice. This isn't my first duel, but it's disconcerting how she seems to need so much fuel.
Do we have a chance to negotiate a peace?
She's coming after vestiges. We have to let the peace talk cease.
Where is this happening?
Across the ocean in Marquette. Everything is legal in Marquette.
All right. So this is what we're gonna do. Go to the shadows until Ripley is in front of you. When the time comes, give her bad news. Nothing's faster. This will put an end to the whole matter.
But what if she has time to shoot? Then all hell breaks loose.
No, if there's one thing you can do better than her, it's shoot. To take someone's life, the last name upon your list. Percy, this is one final shot you cannot miss.
She dies. Promise me. I don't want this demon's dream on the market.
Okay, I promise.
Come back home when we're done. Take her guns. Be smart. Stay alive, and we've won.
My name is Percy. I've made a deal. I'm a little nervous, but it's concealed. I'm sorry I'm a Derolo with pride. You helped take down my family. I cannot let it slide. Dr. Ripley, she's on the Isle of Glintshaw.
I've got a solid sky ship now. Let's go. Grab your pistols.
Confer with the captain. The battle will commence after we count to 10.
Count to 10.
Look him in the eye, aim no higher. Summon all the courage you require. Then slowly and clearly aim your gun towards her eye.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dr. Anna Ripley's got troops on the water. Ripley's got her own group in Glenshore Harbor. Ripley's got her own group in Glenshore Harbor. In Glenshore Harbor. When they surround our group, they surround our group.
around the group. I was orphaned by the Briarwoods. I wished for revenge. I knew what this gun was for. I knew it was the only way to rise up. If they tell my story, I am either going to die on the battlefield in glory or rise up.
We will fight this pirate band, but there's only one man who can give us the command so we can rise up. It's his plan. It's the only way to rise up. Rise up.
Here he comes.
Here comes Percival.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here comes Percival.
The moment you've been waiting for.
Here comes Percival.
The pride of Whitestone.
Here comes Percival.
Percival Frederickstein von Musel Kowalski de Rollo III.
We are outgunned.
What?
Outmanned.
What?
Outnumbered, outplanned. We got to make an all-out stand. Scanlan, I'm going to need that giant hand. Shepard, can I be real a second? For just a millisecond. Let down my guard and tell the people how I feel a second. Now I'm the model of a modern Major General, the wiry, white-haired Whitestonian whose men are all lining up to put me up on a pedestal, writing letters to relatives, embellishing my elegance and eloquence. But the Triceratops is in the room. The truth is in your face when you hear the dragon cannons go boom. To talk of success would be lying. How can I keep fighting when the people I'm fighting keep surviving? We put a stop to the prying eyes inside my retort. Fly, take the shore, of course. We are outgunned.
What?
Outmanned.
What?
Outnumbered, outplanned. We gotta make an all-out stand. Scanlan, I'm gonna need that big bee's hand. Incoming! They're blowing up the battlefield. Check the damages. We got to stop them and rob them of their advantages. Let's take a stand with the damages Kiki's managed. Ripley won't have her ship.
Yo, let's flip their gravity. Goes bad news, watch the blood and the shit spray.
Goes Animus, we can't abandon this place. And
there's another row. And
I think my gun just broke and we gotta run and heal up quick. We can't afford another slip. Guns and powder blowing up. I decide to forgive her. My forces, they're skittish as the villains cut the party up. This close to living at a dire lack of HP, I scream in the face of this ingenuity. Is this the woman who will spread machines of terror? I die twice, Seren Ray can't Old Pike's wishes. I cannot be everywhere at once, people. I'm in dire need of assistance.
Percy!
In the eye of a hurricane that is quiet for just a moment, a yellow sky. When I was 17, the Raven's Bane destroyed my town. I didn't drown, I couldn't seem to die. I wrote my way out, wrote everything down, started tinkering. I wrote my way out. I looked up and the town had its eyes on me. Look at these friends I found, total strangers, moved to kindness by my story. Now we're family and we've managed to deliver my entire town. I wrote my way straight to hell. I wrote my way to revolution. I was damned before the Briarwoods fell. I wrote a list, unfettered by demon spells. I wrote about my ammunition and its means to propel. And in the face of my thoughts, dissemination sought to erase all information of my creation. And when my prayers to gods were met with indifference, I picked up my gun, I'll write my own deliverance. In the eye of a hurricane there is quiet for just a moment. A yellow sky. I was sure that my sister died when she couldn't flee. We were running and she couldn't flee. I couldn't seem to die. I'll write my way out. Write everything down far as I can see. I'll write my way out and give them back what they gave to me. This is the eye of the hurricane. This is the only way I can protect my legacy.
Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait.
I should have told you. It's yours.
I'll return for you.
Who are you?
It's a blur, sir. Permission to state my case?
As you were.
Sir, I was a fanboy of Vox Machina and Iman until I caught a dagger in the head for no harm, and well, in summary, Ripley thought I could be of some assistance. I don't know how this happened, but I'm finished with these villains.
Huh.
I have some questions, a couple of suggestions on how to kick this fucking kid's ass and balls and head in. Yes!
Well,
thanks, Sharon Ray. You wanted to see me.
Percy, come in. Have you met Kynan?
Yes, sir.
We keep meeting. Any way you play it, Vax, I look forward to seeing your strategy play out.
Percy?
Vax?
Close the door on your way out.
I know I'm in the wrong, sir.
On the contrary, I've called you here because our odds are beyond scary. Your reputation precedes you, but I have to laugh.
Sir?
I'm pretty sure the whole party wants to kick your ass.
Sir!
Don't get me wrong, you're a young man. I've made mistakes too. I know you stole away, but I was trying to find you. Vox Machina and Ripley both wanted to hire you.
Do you think I'm ready? I don't think so.
Now why are you upset?
I'm wrong.
It's alright, you want to fight. You've got a hunger. I was just like you when I was younger. Head full of fantasies, dying like a martyr?
Yes.
Dying is easy, young man. Living is harder.
Why are you telling me this?
I'm being honest. I'm working with a third of what the Conclave demolished. We are powder keg about to explode. I need someone like you to lighten the load. So?
I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey yo, I'm just like the party of young, scrappy and hungry.
I am not throwing away my shot.
Son?
We are outgunned, outman.
Need all the help you can get. I have some friends. Allura, Zara, Kasha, and Jarrett. Okay, what else?
Outnumbered, outplanned.
We'll need some spies on the inside, council men to bring back information they find. I'll write to Cassandra, tell her we need supplies. You rally the guys, master the element of surprise. I'll rise above my station, organize the information till we rise to the occasion out of devastation, sir.
Here comes Percival.
Rise up.
Here comes Percival.
Rise up.
Here comes Percival.
Rise up.
Here comes Percival.
What? And a bright new plan.
Boom!
All right. That's what I'm talking about. Now, Allura and I will stay back to hold an illusory shield over the city. You all, go collect your vestiges. On your mark, my dear Vexolia.
Now take to the broom.
To the broom, to the broom, to the broom.
To the skies.
To the skies, to the skies.
To my sister.
Vexolia.
Always stay inside. To the Union.
To the Union, to the resistance.
With our allies at our side. May you always be safe at night.
Rewind.
I remember that fight, I just might regret that fight for the rest of my days. I remember those prying eyes, colors wanted us that they'd seen our face. I remember that pre-fight greed delight as grog looted in a rage. But after Brimside, I never forgot it brought on their last disgrace. They always look the same, intelligent eyes, a Titanic faint frame. I never realized he'd escaped the fire plane, set my life aflame, reignite my shame.
Are we all to blame?
Strikes leave me a need to get even to be satisfied.
Your carelessness is all they need. Don't forget yourself.
You're like me, 'cause of Thordak we need to be satisfied.
Our last fight.
You deserve to be satisfied.
No, my spells will safeguard Whitestone.
Fine, we're heading out of town.
Where you going now?
We're not sure, but there's some vestiges we haven't found. Just you wait, just you wait.
So this is what it feels like for glances to follow you and blame you. What the hell were the chances? This feeling of sinking, of losing the light. We were vanishing the Syndicate, we thought we were right. The whole invasion lasted 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. Everything I built, all my achievements. It's a nightmare from one of the hells. He hit us with heat and so we hit him with spells. We banished the beast, thought it only returns. We trap him in the fire plane, the hotter he burned. The scourge on the world, but he seemed defeated. Apparently a little time was all that he needed. Phantom ghosts in the shadows, friends gone, lost to the battles. I thought I locked him far away from this place. Then I turned to see his wicked face. Iman is
helpless,
and I know she feels
helpless,
and their eyes are just
helpless,
and I realize
three fundamental truths at the exact same time.
Uriel's resigning.
It's about time we claimed our prize.
And by all means, lead the way.
Number one. I'm a girl in a world in which my lone recourse was a magic trick. My party swore we had the wherewithal to fulfill the call. I still recall we were the strongest and the grittiest, oblivious to his eximious resilience. And they say I'm not to blame for this. That doesn't mean I think it any less.
My conclave, down. Raise the city.
Level the crowd.
Number two. He is after me 'cause I'm the one that beat him, that has to drive him mad inside. Have to be naive to set that aside. Clearly that is why his conclave ravaged all Iman to take back his pride. Nice going, you failed them, he survived and will never be satisfied.
I want that tower in pieces.
If I could rid the witch, the best of you will have been worth it.
I'll leave you to it.
Number three. I know this party's ready to run in blind. You will never find anyone as trusting of my mind. If I tell them that I'm terrified to fight, they'd be resigned. They'd be kind. They would say it's fine. They'd be lying. And when I close my eyes at night, I see the fires rise as I internalize what might have been if I hadn't sized him up so quickly. At least my remaining friends are alright. At least we have a chance in this fight.
To the broom!
To the broom, to the broom, to the broom,
to the skies!
To the skies, to the stars.
Get a vestige. Whitestone will be alright. To reunion,
to a retribution.
And I hope that you provide. May you find ways to be satisfied. And I know we'll recover in good time. But I know he will never be satisfied. I will never be satisfied.
Ah, so you gotta assume you look cursed, sir.
With all this fighting in Amon, I've never been terser.
Huh.
I ain't been slept in a week.
Join the club.
I infiltrated the clasp. The city's underbelly is secure.
Sure.
And all I had to do was spy.
That's a lot of work.
You ought to give it a try.
Huh. It's good seeing you, but we've got things to do.
Well, I guess I'm going to finally have to tell you the truth.
Really?
Talk less.
Smile more.
Oh, shit.
Do whatever it takes to get myself on your side of the war.
Now, Keyleth and Vaxeldan are merciless.
Well, hate the sin, love the sinner.
Rashawn? I'm sorry, Kiki. I'll have to veto. But the Ashari were wronged, but this is bigger.
An ancient green dragon and Vox Machina walk into a room diametrically opposed foes. They emerge with a compromise, having opened doors that were previously closed. Vox Machina emerges with unprecedented magical power, a dragon who may help them take back Amon. The dragon emerges with tentative assistance, and here's a pièce de résistance. No one else is in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. No one else is in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. No one really knows how the game's played, the art of the trade, how the sausage gets made. We just assume that it happens, but no one else is in the room where it happens. Right on flames.
A druid of Melora left me cursed and maimed, in distress and disarray.
Right on flames.
Odin said,
I can make that curse burn.
and basically begged me to join the fray.
Right on
I
flames.
approached the other dragons and said, I know you hate him, but let's hear what he has to say.
Right on flames.
Well, I arranged the conclave. I arranged the spell that broke the fire druid enclave.
But no one else was in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. No one else was in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. No one really knows how the parties get to yes. The pieces that are sacrificed in every game of chess. We just assume that it happens, but no one else was in the room where it happens.
Meanwhile, Keelith is grappling with the fact that not every dragon can be stabbed during a meeting.
Meanwhile,
Mocking is fighting over whether to believe Raishan. It isn't pretty that Percival approaches with a test and an invite, and Raishan responds with draconian insight.
Maybe we can solve one problem with another and win a victory against Vorogol. In other words, a quid pro quo.
suppose.
Wouldn't you like to kill the dragon up in the snow?
Actually, I would.
Well, we go tomorrow.
And you'll provide me Thordax bones?
Well, we'll see how it goes.
Let's go.
No!
What else is in the room where it happened? The room where it happened, the room where it happened. No one else was in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened.
My gods, in God we trust, but we never really know what got discussed. Click boom and it happens. No one else is in the room where it happened.
Percival's a Rolo.
What did she say to you to get you to sell precious whitestone down the river?
Percival's a Rolo.
Did Cassandra know what you would give her just to gain another arrow in your quiver?
Percival's a Rolo.
Or did you know even then it didn't matter? The dragon could make whitestone
Your
shatter.
enemy's close. We're in a tight spot.
She got more than she gave.
And I wanted what I got. When you got skin in the game, you stay in the game. But you don't get a win unless you play in the game. Oh, you get love for it. You get hate for it. You get nothing if you...
Wait for it, wait for it, wait.
Vox Machina, help me. I want to kill Thordak and send him to hell, please.
What do you want to do? What do you want to do? You stand for nothing, what do you want?
I wanna be in the room where it happens, the room where it happens. I wanna be in the room where it happens, the room where it happens. I wanna be in the room where it happens, the room where it happens. You gotta be in the room where it happens.
Hold your nose and close your eyes.
We want our heroes to save the day.
We don't get a say in what they trade away.
We dream of a brand new start,
but we dream in the dark for the most part.
Seekers to where it happens.
I've got to be in the room where it happens. I've got to be
the room where it happens.
I've got to be. I've got to be in the room where it happens. I've got to be. I've got to be. Come on.
Click boom.
Lord Derolo, Lady Vexalia, Druid. We ought to talk.
We've seen the ashes of Pyra, you left in your wake.
Almost 1,000 people, my people, you snake.
And all to free Thordak from the fire plane, then you cut and run.
Is that what you have? Are you dumb?
You are uniquely situated by virtue of your position.
Though virtue is not a word that apply to the situation.
You see, we've got a quest, a chromatic sacred mission.
We've already killed 3 dragons, you would make a fine addition.
Dragon infiltrating and our city's undone.
I can almost see the headline, your career is done.
I hope you all the treasure for your daughters and sons.
You best go and run back where you come from.
If you want to attack, you will survive to see your success. You've got nothing. I don't have to show you my true form at all. Unless if I can prove that I'm willing to play ball, do you promise not to tell another soul what you saw?
No one else was in the room where it happened.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
Vox Machina. For now you're in reliable health, and in a prosperous enough position to rain hell onto a red dragon who's gone off his nut. The Cinder King betrayed me. I want him dead. He courted me, escorted me from death, and when he had me in a corner, that's when Thordak extorted me. For my loyalty, he said he'd cure me. I may be mortally wounded, but my motives are orderly. As you'll see, I've kept a record of every trek in our checkered history. For the Conclave's existence and consistency, I only acted when his goals mirrored mine. And as for his promise, she's wasted my time. So I propose we play a game. What's a little treason to bring Thordak true pain? You need my help to kill him, and I want his corpse after the action. Are my answers to your satisfaction?
Not good enough.
Vox Machina, let's go.
So?
The people won't know what we know.
Keyleth, how do I know you won't use this against me the next time we go toe-to-toe?
Rashawn, rumors only grow. And we both know what we know.
Carrick wrote me a letter one day. Keeping the fight going well as Western hides away. He's on the eastern side of China. He's trying to keep the refugees in line. He can keep all of Western. Sean, she's mine. Luck doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes, but we keep rolling anyway. We laugh and we cry and we break and we make our mistakes. And if there's a reason I'm on her side when so many have died, then I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. Wait for it. Father is an Arashari leader. There are things that the whipping winds and wisps won't teach ya. But father is a genius. Mother commanded respect. When she disappeared, she left no answers, just a legacy to protect. Death doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes, and we keep living anyway. We rise and we fall and we raise and we make our mistakes. And if there's a reason I'm still alive when everyone who loves me has died, I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. 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 I am the one thing in life I can control. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. I am inimitable. I am an original. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. I'm not falling behind or running late. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. I'm not standing still. I am lying in wait. Wait. Backslid and faces an endless uphill climb. He has something to prove. He has everything to lose. Backslid and pace is relentless. He wastes no time. What is it like in his boots? Vaxildan doesn't hesitate. He exhibits no restraint. He takes and he takes and he takes and he keeps winning anyway. He changes the game. He plays and he raises the stakes. And if there's a reason he seems to thrive when so few survive, and God's done it, I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. Life doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes. We keep it anyway. We rise and we fall and we break and we make our mistakes. And if there's a reason I'm still alive when so many have died, then I'm willing to wait for it. Wait for it.
Back to dragon kills.
Please?
Yo, every dragon has its equal opposite shade dragon. Umbrasil shat the bed, his stomach wide from fisting action. Poor Voragal, he's clueless to the hijinks that we're hatching. Whittle him down with a beast, then crush him with one of his own faction.
They're very reactive in the north. Draconians won't just charge in.
If they show up at all, or Raishon fails to put her part in.
Tell her to join, she laughs it off, she obfuscates, she bargains.
This fight might take a while if Larkin keeps his face.
Who's Larkin?
Percy, that's the problem. We can't rely on her as a threat. We need to stack the field with the biggest thing we've thought of yet.
What did you have in mind?
Don't laugh.
What is it?
He's got indigestion from a staff.
What?
Be nice, it might be nice. With a Greastro on our side, it might be nice.
It might be nice to pluck a vestige from inside.
Scanlan Burr, Gate Scroll Burr. Don't let the dragon come to yank us through the hole. Burr, sing songs at him. Burr, Charmer Burr.
It's time for battle, but it's cold out. Don't get frozen. Brr.
I don't like Raishon.
Without her, we'll lose.
Don't be defeated.
I hope that Voragal don't notice us, or he'll be real pissed.
I like that Larkin bloke. I'm kind of glad we're here with him. He seems approachable, like you could grab a beer with him.
Dear Mr. Voragal, we have a hunt for you. We know how fond you are of fighting.
We need Raishon now.
Dear Mr. Voragal, Larkin will not take a cent, so would you stop with all the flying?
What'll it be, Raishon?
Voragal or Voragal or Voragal, we're not so hard to track. Voragal or Voragal or Voragal, which will she back? Dear Mr. Voragal, Larkin will not take a stand, so won't you stop with all the flying? But if you had to choose,
why, if it's not the frigid cur, sir.
You are.
You've created quite a stir, sir, worthy of spells galore.
You're done abstaining?
Sure.
That's new.
Honestly, it's kind of draining.
Dwarf.
Sir?
I'm kind of kicking ass here, so move.
Suppose I should be careful with a dragon in my midst, but you know what?
What?
So should you.
if you had to choose, if you had to choose.
It's a fight.
If you had to choose, if you had to choose.
It's up to the dragons.
If you had to choose, if you had to choose.
It's up to Raishon.
If you had to choose, if you had to choose. Choose.
So, the adventurers need me to show my skin. They don't even know what they'll do if they win. But if you were to ask me who I'd promote, Vox Machina has my vote. I have only deceived Vox Machina once.
Bullshit.
They're ever a member, barely a dunce. But when all is said and all is done, they can achieve what I need. Voragal, it's been fun.
Well, I'll be damned. Well, I'll be damned.
The deceiver is on your side.
Well, I'll be damned. Well, I'll be damned.
And we won in a landslide.
Congrats on a battle won. I did give you the fight.
Uh-huh.
I look forward to our partnership.
Our partnership?
As your compatriot.
Yeah, right. You hear this? Dragon destroys the fire Shari, talking about, I look forward to our partnership.
It is crazy that the bad guy who summoned Thordak's gonna be on our team.
Ooh, you know what? We can change that. You know why?
Why?
Because I've got a vestige now, bitches.
Brr. When you see Larkin, thank him for the reinforcement.
Look around at how lucky you are to be alive right now. Look around and look around.
How long was I gone?
A day or so.
Exalia, what have you done?
I prayed to the gods, told them to send you home. No. I begged them to send you home.
You should have left me.
I'm not sorry. I knew you'd fight until the war was
not
won.
done.
But you deserved a chance to fix your gun. Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now.
Even after the mistakes I've made, how far from grace that I've strayed.
You've no more debts to be paid. Look around. Look at where you are. Look at where you started. The fact that you're alive is a miracle. Just stay alive, that would be enough. We could win this war with a fraction of your charm or a fragment of your mind. Look out, world, that'll be enough. I don't pretend to know the challenges you're facing, the evils you're erasing and creating in your mind. But I'm not afraid. I know I've chosen, so long as we come home at the end of the day, that would be enough. We all are broken, we're all imperfect. We could find a peace of mind if you could let me inside your heart. Oh, let me be a part of the narrative in the story Bards will tell someday. Let this moment be the first chapter where we don't run away. And I could be enough, and we could be enough. That would be enough.
The issue on the table. We are preparing to take the fight to Thordak. Do we accept aid from Raishan as we attack, or try to keep her out of it? Remember, our decision on this matter will have consequences either way, but we need to decide together. Percy, you have the floor, sir.
When we were on their store getting our throws in, epically out of our depth, asses frozen, up to our necks in the frigid doom's brawn, who helped turn the tide?
Raishan.
In return, she made a small demand. Just a promise that we'd lend a hand and stand with her as we all fought our mutual oppressor. And I know that war is messy, but now is the time to stand. Yes, even with our enemies to fight against tyranny. I know that Keyleth has decided and would rather not have this debate. Might I submit you're not attuned to matters of state? What? You know nothing of diplomacy.
Nothing?
You live for a millennium. My city means the most to me. Desperate to rage and claim reparations.
Both of which you'll have if you only show patience.
There. And if you don't know, now you know, Vox Machina.
Thank you, Percy. And Grog. Keyleth, your response.
Keyleth?
You must be out of your goddamned mind if you think the Deceiver's got a plan to bring us back from the brink. We're meddling in the middle of a magic muddled mess, a game of chess where she's the only queen. You see, she released the beast. The caldera is now a casket. Would you like to speak with that and ask it? Don't bother. The answer's clear as the sky. We don't kill Raishan, more innocents die.
Kiki, enough.
Facts.
Percival is right. Whitestone's too fragile to start another fight.
But how the Pyre were treated?
They'll get justice when the war ends and Thordak's defeated.
My people are bleeding.
Your people are fighting. There's a difference.
Frankly, it's a little disquieting how you let ideals blind you to reality.
Percy.
Yes?
Tell Raishan she's in. Temporarily.
Have you really not learned?
What?
You're not the least bit concerned. You speak of diplomacy, revenge when it's earned, but you only seem to worry when we get burned.
Sarkonos is a smart man. He'll be fine. All he and his people need is some time. If we try to avenge every injustice in the world, we'll never stop. Where do we draw the line?
So quick-witted.
Alas, I admit it.
I bet you'd be quite a lawyer.
Only demons would solicit.
Percy, must I always remind us?
What?
We're nothing without our morals behind us.
Percival.
Your girlfriend's calling.
How will Thordak, the short-tempered Cinder King, creator of the Conclave, who sits beneath Iman's infernal heat wave, be torn asunder? Our opportunities are fleeting. Welcome all to the secret council meeting.
Raishan looks like a Sumhide and she's making our nerves squirm.
You won't live to leave this room, let your illusion disperse one.
The deceiver disses Percy, all but orders him to quit it with his taunts.
Say what?
Percival brandishes his response.
Show your face, Raishan, you green motherfucker!
Percival's out of control.
This is great. You have no power. We're cramped together in this office, and I'll destroy Whitestone in a matter of seconds, along with the rest of your party.
Raishon is a ghost of herself, but if you really want to win, no more deception. Let's let them know what we know.
The Poison Dragon.
Can you believe this? Vox Machina made another deal with the foe. Where the hell did it soon go? Highlights.
The charge against us is a connection with one Raishon. For purposes of protecting Whitestone proper, our real crime is that we've already fought with the dragon for a considerable time with Kima's knowing consent.
Damn.
I had frequent meetings with her in order to protect my home.
Your home?
All our home.
Raishon hid under a false disguise, prevented the council room from moving.
No. I believe this. Never gonna protect Whitestone now.
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 We're never gonna protect Whitestone now.
Never gonna protect Whitestone now.
There's one more thing to worry about. There's one more thing to worry about.
I think I know what we must do.
What?
Alora!
The Wizard of Iman? Damn!
Alora, think Bahamut, someone who understands what we're struggling here to do.
I'm not here for you. I know this party like I know my own mind. You will never find anyone as bloody or as kind. I trust you, Kima, more than anything in this life, but you follow them into battle blind every time. Put what we have aside when we stand at her side. She will never be satisfied. God, I hope you're satisfied.
Never gonna protect Whitestone now. Well, we're never gonna protect Whitestone now.
Never gonna protect Whitestone
Well, we're
now.
never gonna protect Whitestone now.
Never gonna protect Whitestone now.
That's one more thing to worry about.
That's one more thing to worry about.
If they were honest with the customer. If they were honest with the customer.
One more thing to worry about. The Poison Dragon.
Can't believe this. You ever seen somebody ruin their own fight?
They gon' die.
They say Vox Machina's moving their power to Daxio today. Is that true? The fools lining up for their doom as my armies pursue. I'm perplexed. Are they going to set up shop there and then move on in on? If so, what next? And why would they think they survive trying to take me on? Russia. I know her. That can't be. She's that sickly green who came to me all those years ago. She's one of mine. If she's turned, then I'll eat her alive. Conflicts rise, cities fall. Next to me, well, they all look small. All alone, watch them run. I will tear them into tiny pieces. Steer, but this will be fun. Da 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 da. Vox Machina. Good luck.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Good.
A, B, C, D, X, Y, Z.
E, F, G.
F, 6, 3. Up these knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. My body pike, tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow, reaps in this petty pace from day to day. I trust you'll understand the reference to some random thing I heard, though I don't understand half what I say. Battle draws near, ambition is our folly of completionist, though it might be a massive pain. Baxeldan has a whisper, Percy has a cloak, and everyone but you has got a vestige to their name. There's a murmur on the fire plane. Does it have to be the fire plane? Thoughts of it subside, then Vax gets another vestige. I cannot put the notion away.
I can wait.
On the G&A.
We should show the rest before Thordak. It'll be so great.
Never mind that, we should go and get your plate.
But you've worked so hard.
Okay.
Grog and I read a book today. He has something he'd like to say. We've been practicing all day. Buddy, take it away.
Hey everybody, look. My name is Grog. I am a reader. I read this poem to make it clearer. And I'm just so defiant. You can read books, but you can't read giant.
What?
I learned my letters, my intelligence is crazy. I can spell my name, it's just G-A, no, G.
Okay.
My party's trying to steal my body Pike's plate. O-G-A-G-R-A.
Take a break.
Our Goliath's pretty great.
We'll be gone for just a quick second on the fireplace.
Pike needs a signal, not a plate.
We can all hang out with my people. There's a plane
I know.
in a volcano.
I'd love to go.
Where we all can go. I'm a rubber, no.
I'll try to get away.
My dearest Vox Machina, you must get back to Daxio. The mountains here are full of spice, Thordactic's deadly aim. Your favorite helpful wizard cautiously reminds you there's a fort that needs your power all the way across the plain.
In a card game I played with the fire giant, damn, I sold Vox Machina and myself into these chains. It changed our plans, we're now assassins. One roll and there's a chance we die as slaves, she says. My dearest Vox Machina,
I'll free you if you kill a pit fiend. My dearest Vox Machina. Anyway, all this to say, I don't care about the armor. It is yours that and your freedom. I will grant all of your wishes if he finds an early grave. I know you're very busy. I know your work's important. But I'm rich and impatient and I just can't wait.
And it won't be a plane shift away. It'll only be a moment away.
Vox Machina to the slave as the pit fiend will be buying today. Let's become slaves.
You are slaves.
The angel brothers.
The pit fiend.
Hi.
Come purchase all these slaves. There's a bunch more cool slaves inside my pocket dimension.
There is nothing that I want here, and I think I'll just be going on my way.
You're not joining us, wait.
I'm afraid I cannot join you in your play.
But kind sir, I came all this way, came all this way, all this way. Take a break.
You guys are so fucking weird.
Take a look inside our mansion, look at our slaves.
I'll lose my job if I don't financially
We
blow.
have a couple blue-faced orphans.
Why put on this show? You fucking
Screw your slavery to the sticking place.
Come on, dog, let's go.
Let's fight.
Stay awake. We'll be okay. Kick his ass, then run back for cover.
Throw that plate on the fireplace.
You can all go straight to hell and I'll show you the way.
Make your mark. Wield your sword and sing.
I don't know the battle's hard.
Stay awake.
We have to get our pike of vestige. We can't stop until we get our pike of vestige.
Episode 76. In the Brass City.
Pardon me, DM Matthew Murr, sir?
Yes, what is it, Scanlan?
Oh, well, sure. Sir, I'm Vox Machina Scanlan. I'm at your service, sir. I have a question for you.
You seem nervous.
Sir, you've heard we've off some dragons. We were seeking an accelerated course of questing. When we got sort of out of sorts with a pit fiend of yours, I may have killed him. It's a blur. Sir, he purchases slave angels?
You killed my monster.
Yes, I wanted to ask what to do with the last two dragons Thordak and Raishant. Don't look at me like I'm stupid. I'm not stupid. So how do we do it? Against them, how are we gonna last?
You'd better plan or else you're gonna get smashed.
You're a planner. Of course, I'm a planner. Hey, remember Whitestone when everyone thought we were boned? I torched that Goliath's home.
Can you make me an insight check?
25?
Let me come over and whisper you some free advice. Joke less.
What?
Plan more.
Ha.
You gotta know what target you are aiming for.
Hey, come on, man.
You wanna keep your head.
Yes?
Fools who run in blind oft wind up dead.
Yo, who sponsors us?
Loot Crate!
Like I said.
Jenga, yo, I'm Voxel Don, I'm the road to beat. I got these raven wings, you should check it and see. These illuminated don't want it with me, cause I will dagger these cops and break free.
Beep, beep, mother beep. I am Grog Strogjaw. I got a jar of mayonnaise and I can eat it all. If you go on your way, I will say bidet. But if it's time to play, then I would like to rage.
I am Percival Delgado, I am shooting it, looting it. I see your ass, I'll put my boot in it. Hey. Lock up your sisters and sky ships. I may be no match for your magics, but I'm the best when I match wits.
Come on now, it's time to go and barter. We gotta pick up the
plate of the Dawn Martyr.
Well, if it ain't my new favorite jeweler.
Senok here.
Here, how can we help you, sir?
Well done, you all. I have a simple task. Take this box to Vasselheim. That's all that I ask. Bury it at the fair pot. It holds my wife's remains.
We'll do it. It's just a little trip across the plains.
Ooh.
Who are you?
Who are you? We don't even know you. What's it gonna do?
How does Scanlan, an arrogant, miscreant, orphan, half-baked musician, survive these missions? Jarrett Howarth's a friend of mine, a man of crime. He'll pay his debts to me. Anything to keep winning. I have to be in the room where it happens, the room where it happens, the room where it happens. Need to be in the room where it happens for the last time. Dear Mr. Howarth, I am new to failure, but you're used to crime, and all the stresses left effects that I can't define. I look back on where I failed, I'm unused to these regrets. I need a quick way to get my mind undepressed. You may call it immoral, a dangerous escape, but I'm desperate and I'll pay. Name a time and place, face to face. I have the honor to be your obedient servant. S.Scan.
Mr. Scanlan Shorthalt, I know not the reason for these issues. No one knows what you believe. I will not deliver anything to you, man. I'm not the criminal that you believe. Even if I did, what you think I did? I can't just go and buy drugs for your convenience. I've got your back, but I owe Vox Machina my allegiance.
Be pleased, bitch.
Hey, I have not been shy. I am just a guy in the public eye, trying to do what's best for our resistance. I don't want to fight, but I won't apologize for doing what's right. I have the honor to be your obedient servant, J. Howe.
Careful how you proceed, good man. Intemperate indeed, good man. Deliver the drugs I need, or I'll have to modify your memories, good man.
Scan your grievances legitimate. I stand by what I've said, every bit of it. You think only of yourself. This will kill you. I can't deliver this because it's true.
Then forget, Jarrett. Persuasion, gold, drugs, sold.
You're on.
I have the honor to be your obedient servant. S.Scan.
J. Howe.
There are moments that the words don't reach. There's been suffering too terrible to name. You hold your friends as tight as you can and run to face the unimaginable. The moments when you're in so deep, it feels easier to just stay down. Let's visit
your
my
old hometown. We need their help with the unimaginable.
She opens up the sun tree. The wind whips her hair with a roar, but it's quiet in town. I've never been to Zephyr before. We walk along the towering cliffs. I forget just what we came here for, and I pray that never used to happen before.
There's my home up ahead, high amid the peaks, sheltered from the wind, so pretty. Bax, you'll like my mountain town, it's quiet in town.
We're about to face the unimaginable.
The father soars this way, wise and gray, a priest to join in the nitty-gritty.
If they knock her down, I'd fall apart.
Can you imagine?
Look at where we are. Look at where we started. I know I don't deserve you, Kiki. Survive this fight, that would be enough. If I could spare your life, if I could trade your life for mine, if you could just stay here right now, you would smile, that would be enough. I don't pretend to know the challenge that we're facing. I know there's no replaying if we lose, and it's showtime, but I'm not afraid. And I swear by my blades, I'll always be here by your side. That might be enough.
When there's torrents from on high, wyverns in the sky, dragons about to die, take courage.
Bax, do you like my hometown? It's a quiet mountain town.
They're about to face the unimaginable. See them walking on the rocks, gazing at a hawk. For a moment, all looming skirmish.
Look around, Keelan.
They are trying to do the unimaginable.
There are moments that the words don't reach. There's a grace too powerful to name. We cling on to what we can never understand. We run into the unimaginable. They are standing outside Zephyr, Vexel done by Keyleth's side. She takes his hand.
It's quiet in town.
For freedom, can you imagine? For peace, can you imagine?
If we survive this fight,
Fighting side by side,
surviving side by side,
take courage.
we're about to face the unimaginable.
It must be nice, it must be nice, with Vox Machina on your side. It must be nice, it must be nice, with Vox Machina on your side.
Every dragon has an equal opposite shade dragon. Now Raishan's trying to knock the wheels off our conclave wagon. How dare she make a common cause with those we should be slagging? Try not to crack under the stress, but our resolve is flagging. I get no satisfaction witnessing their fits of passion, the way they primp and preen and dress in ancient vestige fashion. Poor Vorigel lies slain in a WrestleMania plane refraction. Then Vox Machina robbed him blind and retreated back into their mansion. These freaks are asking for someone to bring them to task. We need to make it our mission to find their position so we can at last fire blast them. I'll breathe the fireball, someone find their home and mark it. While we were all watching, Raishan got Vox Machina in her pocket.
It must be nice, it must be nice, with Vox Machina on your side. It must be nice. It must be nice. With Vox Machina on your side. Look back at the plane of fire which I broke. The stone hasn't died. It must be nice. It must be nice. With Vox Machina on your side. So she doubled the size of the rebel threat. Won't be much trouble comparing our previous relative size. Look in her eyes, see how she lies. Follow the scent of this enterprise. She knows how we work, every debit and credit. She's making Vox Machina's threat more competitive. If we don't stop it, we aid and abet it. My son is mine. What does it matter if I shut the louse? Let them come at me, I'll burn them all out. When it's my fire you're trying to douse, you can't put it out with a deal made by Faust. I'm having it, I am complicit in watching her grabbing a tower and tricking it. If she's determined to side with these vermin, then soon she'll be squirming right on his out.
Oh, this conclave is falling to treacherous blows. Oh, this deceiver is meeting with all of our foes. Oh, the show these rat catchers what they're up against. The most gargantuan ancient red dragon that's ever been. Oh, now follow the party and see where they go. Oh, because every second their lives is grow. Oh, now follow the party and see where they sleep.
Print them like sheep, make them all weep.
We'll scatter their armies.
It must be nice. It must be nice. Follow the party and see where they go. It must be nice. It must be nice. The barbarian has no clothes. We might be invisible. We won't be denied. Still, it must be nice. It must be nice. With Vox Machina on your side.
How does a ragtag adventuring party getting drunk out of flagons somehow defeat an ancient red dragon? How do we emerge victorious over Thordak, kick his ass eternally and know that he won't come back? Yo, turns out we have some secret weapons, some ancient objects of great power that all the gods were blessing. The first one we found in a tomb that was submerged, and everyone give it up for the legendary vestiges of the Divergence.
Vestiges!
Grog's knuckles bring the pain, make 'em big and strong as freight trains.
Vestiges!
Vex got himself a bow, kills our foes, making trees grow out of the remains.
Vestiges!
I miss carve it up when I barred it up, we just starting up. Hey,
Vestiges!
What, so I get to get one.
Vestiges!
We came back with more guns, skyships, and 2 more vestiges.
Send word to Whitestone and Singon. Bring all our allies in. We can win this war, Demon. Set our people free. But for this to succeed, there is someone else we need.
I know.
When you study the lore, you know how they beat Thorak before. I mean, there's no time to hold back. We're prepping the ultimate final attack. I mean, they're an ancient brass dragon. Come on now, I'm actually practically begging. You want to fight for him on now?
I gotta call Jamon now.
You gotta call Jamon now. You know you gotta call Jamon now. You gotta think of a song, but don't take too long, cause you gotta call Jamon now.
Emperor Jamon Saord, we are waiting in Iman for you. If you join us right now, together we can turn the tide. Whoa, Emperor Jamon Saord, Vox Machina calls for you. If you hear us and Bamfin, we won't leave Thordak standing. The world will be saved from his range. Jamon Saord.
The Battle of Iman. Episode 78.
You ready, Z?
Any day now, Cash.
These assholes brought us along.
Would you rather have left? Back on the battlefield, we've had quite a run.
Guest stars, we get the job done.
So what happens if we win?
I kick Vax's ass, maybe back to the Slayer's take. I'm with you to the last.
We'll be with you when you do. Go, beat the worm.
See you on the other side.
2 fire giants, sure.
I am not thrown away my shot. I am not thrown away my shot. Hey, I'm just like a body. I'm not scrappy and hungry, and I'm not thrown away my shot. I am not thrown away my shot.
Till the world turns upside down.
Till the world turns upside down.
I imagine death so much it feels more like a memory. This is where it gets me. On my feet, the enemy ahead of me. If this is the end of me, at least I got my friends with me. Whisper in my hand, divine command, and 2 armies. Then I remember not to die so unexpectedly. Not only that, we gotta fly toward the enemy. We gotta go, gotta get the job done. Stab the heart of a dragon, gotta beat at least one. Put the bullets in your gun, what? The bullets in your gun. What? We have no cover, fucking use that gun through the fight. We have 1 shot to live another day. We cannot let a stray gunshot not make him pay. We will fight up close, see the moment and stay in it. It's either that or meet the business end of a fire breath. The code word is Super Jenga, you dig me?
It's just like Jenga, but with more danger.
So the liberation of Iman begins with a Shari conquering the winds. Tipsy fell in Draconia, redefining bravery.
Honoring his death by ending slavery.
When we finally drive the dragon away, Vax'ildan is there flying
in a volcanic layer.
How did we know that this plan would work? We had a spy on the inside. That's right, the disease deceiver.
But I'm such a double threat. I chain lightning Vax and act like it was an accident.
Pike brings the heat on this revolutionary covenant. I'm running with the monsters of mocking and I'm loving it. See, that's what happens when you're up against the ruffians. HP down, someone's gotta recover it. Dawn part of covering, I need no introduction. When you knock me down and get the fuck back up again.
Left, right, hold. Go. What?
After a week from fighting, a dragon in a green coat stands over Thordak.
We raise our weapons as she reads and casts a spell over him.
And just like that, it's on again. We tend our wounded, heal our dead.
Tried and tested warriors wonder alike if this might be the end.
Not yet. I pull out the flute of Devosa. I see Vexalia smile. They help force Raishan out of the lair. We stagger up single file. Tens of thousands of people flood the streets. There are screams and war cries ringing. And as our fallen foes retreat, I play a conflicted song I'm singing.
The world turned upside down. 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 Down, 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 down.
Freedom for Pandori. Freedom for my kids. Gotta protect my nation. Gotta fly and one.
We won. She won. We won. She won.
The world turned upside down.
At last, the mortal surprise with a plan that I couldn't forecast. But you ass, you cheat with the flute. I'm not fighting a dragon of brass. I'm so peeved. I thought that we made an arrangement when you were outclassed. You were mine to deceive. Before we embrace our estrangement, answer a query for me. What comes next? You're alive, but only with dragons did you all survive. Left on your own, pathetic how? Do you think you'll face what happens now? Oceans rise, conclaves fall. I'll just teleport, fuck you all. Far from here, cross the sea. If you dolts manage to find me, this will all end differently. Da 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 da. When you're on your own.
Possible, come back to sleep.
I have some tinkering to do before we go out.
It's still dark outside.
I know. I just need to write something down.
Why do you ride like you're running out of time? Come back to bed, that would be enough.
I'll be back before you know I'm gone.
Come back to sleep.
We plan at dawn.
Well, I'm going back to sleep.
Hey. Best of ladies, best of women.
Ah, Kima.
You asked to see me.
I know you're busy.
What do you need? Anything. Allie?
I want to give you a word of warning.
Look, I don't know what you heard, but whatever it is, Vox Machina started it.
Vox Machina retires till morning.
You're kidding.
I need a favor.
Yes, whatever you say, Raishan will pay for her behavior.
Shh, breathe more.
I'll kick some ass, I'll swing my holy Avenger, and you'll see what I can do to her.
I need you to help heal Gilmore.
Of course he survived to be clutch in the fight.
He's stepping down, he's not going adventuring.
Not many mages in this crew, then.
I'm stepping up, I'm going adventuring.
I'm sorry, what?
One last time. Relax, have a drink with me one last time. Let's take a break tonight and then we'll teach them how a dragon dies. A dragon dies, you and I.
No, Allie, what?
I want to bring about normality.
Allie, with Amon in Whitestone, recovering from war, is this the best time?
Through with the cowering and the hiding.
But
pick up your sword, start smiting. I want to show the power I have learned, the hard-won wisdom I have learned.
As far as the others are concerned, you have already served. Your rest is deserved.
No, one last time. Our party deserves from me one last time. And if we get this right, we're gonna teach him how a dragon dies. A dragon dies, you and I.
You've been holding the shield, what if you're too weak?
No, they will see I'm strong.
Your position is so unique.
So I'll use it to move them along.
Why do you have to go and fight?
If I do not fight, my mistakes linger on. They outlive me when I'm gone. We've always known a hero endangers their own life for victory. Our people shall not be afraid. They'll be safe in this world that we save. I'm going to take back my own life with victory. A moment with you in the shade. At peace in this world that we save. One last time.
One last time. Though in reviewing the incidents of my time fighting dragons, I am unconscious of intentional error. I am nevertheless too sensible of my defects not to think it probable that I may have struggled with mobility. I shall also carry with me the hope that our party will finish off the conclave, and that after too many years of my life dedicated to its origin without knowing, the faults of unoptimized abilities will be consigned to oblivion, as I myself must soon be beyond the east wind. I anticipate with pleasing expectations that retreat in which I promise myself to realize the sweet enjoyment of partaking in the midst of my new freed citizens. The benign influence of good laws under a free government, and you, the ever-favorite object of my heart, and the happy reward, as I trust, of our mutual cares, labors, and dangers.
One last time.
Vox Machina goes below.
teach him how a dragon dies.
Vox Machina Goldilocks.
You and I.
Vox Machina Goldilocks.
Goes below.
Vox Machina Goldilocks.
History has its eyes
Vox
on
Machina
you. We're gonna teach him how a dragon dies. Teach him how a dragon dies. Dragon dies. Dragon dies. One last time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 10 things you need to know. We set a trap in Western at dawn. My friend Grog slew Umbrasyl, that's why he's my number 2. We kicked ass in Draconia too. So much for Voragal, the so-called Frigid Doom. Number 3. I watched the twins fly over the terrain. I didn't see it, but hastily Thordak too was slain. We enter his lair in Raishan's pursuit.
Percy climbs walls inside a goose. Number 4.
Vax'ildan rolls late initiative, planning sneak attacks that are swift, definitive. This is a rogue with a paladin's abilities. The dragon took one glance and then she used invisibility. 5. Raishan must have known it at the time, cause it was on Heroes Feast we relied, is that why? 6. She pummeled us with a barrage of meteors. We tried to pursue, but Raishan's scheme was seedier. 7. Confession time, here's what I've got. My daughter might abhor me, but I love her a lot.
Number 8. Our last chance to exterminate. Track the deceiver to an island mountain, set her straight.
There wasn't a glimpse of wing or scales green. Check it out, Raishan was pummeling us unseen. Why did we fall into her deadly game? It's her or us, the world will never be the same. I had only one thought before the slaughter. This Drake will not make an orphan of my daughter.
Number 9.
Undermine her mind, stupefy.
Call the holy power you require, then count
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, sided die roll.
28 damage smite.
Grog!
Scanlan's down. Scanlan's down. Is he?
No. No. No! Fix him! Fix him!
I imagine death so much it feels more like a memory. Is this where it gets me? In this cave, several feet ahead of me? I see it coming. Do I abscond or blow my sham or let it be? There is no beat, no melody. Raishan, our ally, our enemy, may be the last face I ever see. If I throw away my shot, is this how you'll remember me? What if this refrain is my legacy? Legacy. What is a legacy? It's planting seeds in a garden you never get to see. I wrote some notes at the beginning of a song someone will sing for me. Vox Machina, you great unfinished symphony you sent for me. You helped me make a difference. A place where even half-baked musicians can lead a coalition and rise up. I'm running out of time, I'm running and my time's up. Wise up, eyes up. I catch a glimpse of the other side. Percy is shown mercy on the other side. My mother's on the other side. This attorney at Small is now on the other side. The Raven Queen is watching from the other side. Teach me how to say goodbye. Flailing, paling, failing, Kaylee. My sweet, take your time. I hope you don't know how I died. Raishan, you so dumb.
He tells the angel, guess he dies.
Yes. I slash him right across his ribs. I keep flying, but I am starting to decay. The pathetic cleric's hammer swings. I'm on the brink. I'm betrayed by my deceit. this disease consumes my heart. At least his precious grog and pie were not by his side when he died. Death doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes, and history obliterates. In every picture it paints me in all my disgrace. When Scanlan's mirth went awry, he may have been the first one to die, but I'm the one who paid for it. I strived and I paid for it. I'll be the villain in your history, like it was always meant to be. I should have known the world's not wide enough for Vox Machina and me. The world's not wide enough for Vox Machina and me.
Let me tell you what I wish I'd known when I was young and dreamed of glory. You have no control.
Who lives, who dies, who tells your story?
Vox Machina.
I'll give them this. Their heroic feats are a work of genius. But I couldn't keep up with them if I tried. And I died.
Who lives, who dies, who tells your story?
But Scanlan, you took our party from calamity to hilarity.
I hate to admit it, but you don't get enough credit for all the shit you gave us.
Who lives, who dies, who tells your story?
Every other party member's story gets told. But how many fathers get to grow old? And when you're gone, who remembers your name? Who keeps your flame? Who tells your story?
Who tells your story?
You took yourself out of the narrative.
I stop wasting time alone. I take my only daughter home. It's not enough.
I danced on that tomb when they said that you died.
She helped our story.
Tried to make sense of your thousands of tales of fighting. You really do fight like you're running out of time. I'll remember what's fucking out while we're alive.
We'll tell your story.
I am walking through Parchwood Forest with you. When I needed you most, you were right on time. And we're still not through. I ask myself, what would you do if you had more time? The prankster shows kindness. He gives me what I've always wanted. He gives me his time. We go south far from Whitestone towards our own adventure.
We travel the land. Together we'll do so much more. Now I'm taking the time. And when my time is up, have I done enough? Will she tell our story?
Oh. Can I show you what I'm proudest of? The violin. I remember the first stage we shared. We battled with our music. The violin. I kicked your arse on the flute then. I know you play the sham, the lute. It's the one thing perhaps I could teach you. And now we have time.
And when my time is up, have I done enough? Who will tell our story? I am sure that I'll see you again. It's only a matter of time.
Dodie, write this down.
Okay. I remember as a child that I once was. When I left for the soldiers, they said they were proud. I'd make them both proud. I once was so proud. Do you know what Beauregard said when I told her how my parents died? She said, Caleb, you know that's fucked up, but it's nothing that you have to hide. I was a boy entranced by their magic. I learned and I breezed through my lessons. They built me palaces in a paragraph. Oh, how they taught me. I'm reliving my past in a memory. Been searching and scanning for answers in every line, in books I can find. 'Cause when fate was mine, my world had to burn. I trained under Trent, who was merciless. I chose to believe that my parents had chose the wrong side, and made up my mind and ended their lives. Do you know what my only friend said when she learned of my fall? She said, this pain is a mask you've made. One day you won't need it at all. Lost and alone, brought back from insanity. So how can I still be a madman? Caleb, you're paranoid. In every paragraph, none can redeem you. Do. I've erased all myself from their narrative. Let mages and murderers wonder how Caleb reacted when he broke his heart. I have torn it all apart, I've watched it all burn. Watch it all burn. This wall has no right to my heart. It's already taken my head. I know that the pain will not end. Burn through all the memories, learn all the enchantments reality clings to. I forfeit the right to a heart. I don't get a storybook end. Wherever the mighty nine heads, I'm trapped by my treachery. 'Cause when they were I made them both burn. This is going very well.
It was just a list, a simple list of names that I could scratch away. When I found them, made them suffer one day. I let it rest complacently. I thought I could wait patiently, but then
It's gone.
Vaxilda.
Vexalia.
Congratulations, your sister's invented a new kind of stupid. A touch, but for thinking it through, kind of stupid. And now she is dead, turning blue, kind of stupid. So Vax, what you gonna do? Kind of stupid. Let's review. You chased a rumor, a few, only 2 sphinxes knew, and read headlong to a quote with the beholder, which you all luckily slew, but her eyes were on coin alone, so she abandoned you, so scared of what the Raven Queen might do with her, but greed's the only enemy she truly should have favored. You'll give your life for hers no matter the cost, shouldn't dignify this hot shot with a response, so yeah, congratulations. You're left with this tragedy. Congratulations.
But perhaps you will take this sacrifice. The ward languished in peace in this deep, dark cavern. A champion is what you've needed. I don't know much about revering gods, but my bargaining should be heeded. It doesn't wipe the stain of her blame away, but she's all that I have, and I'm here to say I know what I need to do. So I'm here for you. I know my sister like I know my own mind. You will never find anyone as fearless or as kind. And if doing this will keep her here with me, I must try. I can't stand by. Do you know why?
You love your sister more than anything in this life.
Yes, I'd lay down all I have on the line. Every time, next time